What's going on, everybody? Hey, so here we have a 2015 Infiniti Q50 wrapped in KPMF's matte ice titanium, or matte blue ice titanium, or matte ice titanium blue, whatever it is. It's got those 4 words in it, but it is a matte film. It almost looks like a satin, but specifically today I want to go over the importance of inlays and how I attack those, specifically on the back bumper, because really this car was not so angular that I needed to put a ton of inlays throughout the entire wrap. So I only did a few on the back bumper, a couple on the front bumper, and then the mirrors are 2-pieced as well. So with that being said, I wanted to share that process with you. I hope you like the video. If you do, let me know down in the comments below what else you'd like to see. I've got a couple of ideas from talking to some other people about content going forward with the next couple of wraps I'm doing. But also, I really appreciate the support. I appreciate every single one of you that watches these videos. It means a lot to me. And with that being said, check this one out. It should be relatively short. And thanks again for watching. All right, what's up, guys? So I just wanted to go over a bit of a good idea, if you will, when you're wrapping, especially on bumpers. So if you've ever watched any of CK Wrap's premium auto styling, Justin Pate from the Wrap Institute, then if I say anything contradictory to especially premium and Justin Pate, listen to them, don't listen to me, because I'm still trying to figure this out as I go along. But on a bumper like this, so this is an Infiniti Q50. It's a 2015, black, obviously, so that really helps us in like panel gaps and stuff like that. And once we get this done, I'll put a full walk around. And I haven't really had to do inlays yet, but especially when it comes to bumpers and things of that nature, it's invaluable. So what I'm going to do is this lower portion, there's a body line right here, and then there's kind of a little lip along here, and then it scoops pretty far under. Now, if we were going to pull one large piece of material all the way around, we'd have to obviously get our horizontal stretch, a little bit of heat, but the main thing is these deep recesses for the rear reflectors, and as well as this long deep recess. I mean, this is probably 1.5 feet, at least 18 to 20 inches between this body line and down here. Then you're also contending with the tailpipes, which I've taped off just to help the material slide around, because even under there they've got a bit of a recess, which I'm seeing I need to wipe down again, so you'll see me do that. But I've got a piece of knifeless tape right here along this body edge, so all I have to do is set my material up, work it down under here, make sure everything's nice and smooth, and then pull it up to this point, post-heat everything, or heat it to make it lose its memory. And then once we pull this knifeless tape, we've got a beautiful hard line, but because it's just on the underside of this body line, so if you think of the actual hard ridge of the body line, I want to go just on the underside, like maybe a millimeter or 2, a 1/16 of an inch below that, if that, just so that once we get that overlap of material, then you don't see that line, or at least it hides it. And what I have noticed where I've done overlays, which on the mirror I've done, and I can show you that, it really beautifully hides it. The exposed edge of the material is going to be facing down, so that just hides everything, and it looks really, really clean and crisp. and it's going to ensure the longest durability of this material. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe these down, and we'll get a time lapse. You can just see how I'm working through this, and I'll come back and talk to you afterwards. Thanks. Okay, so now the bumper's all done. You can see we brought it up here in the corner, came all the way down, and to fit down in this really tight groove without taking the bumper off, really all I had to do is take this section that's a little loose without the light in there, and I just pushed it down a little bit, and it opened up this gap enough just to feed the material down in there. And as you can see, you don't see black, you just see blue. So that's nice. All right, so specifically with the inlays. Now, we look down here, let me get down here. See, it looks like one piece. Okay, so we got all the way over there by the mufflers, or excuse me, the exhaust tips coming around. But if you look ever so closely, you can see the seam. Now again, you have to really be close on top of it to see it. And I did the same thing in here. I put a piece here, I put a piece here, and then the overarching piece. Now again, if you get really close on it, you can see that seam. But you step back a foot, you're at about a foot right here, and you can't see anything. It looks like one solid piece, and that we know is going to give us longevity. It's not going to pull up, and it's going to look really nice for as long as they want to keep the wrap on there. So that's great. So there is the product of five total inlays, and then we have about 1/4 of an inch right here wrapping in. The light's going to go right here. See if I can do this one-handed without messing anything up. The light's gonna go in there like that, and you won't see anything but the blue. So, all right, let's wrap up. All right, and we are all done. Here's the finished product. Now, if you're looking for this color specifically, this is KPMF's matte iced blue titanium. So if you can tell, depending on the angle, it really it kind of almost favors or is similar to a satin chrome. I guess I would put it in the same realm. But all in all, I think it looks absolutely wicked. Up there. So we went with a single color, obviously the accent there. And if you look down here, this is actually vivid architectural vinyl for that marble. Did that for a little pop. Same thing right there on the Infiniti emblem. Really cool color. All right. All right, so we're all done. The car is fully wrapped. You saw how we did the back bumper. And with that, this was actually one of the shortest time frames that I was able to complete a wrap predominantly by myself. I did have a buddy come over one day and help me with a couple of the panels, kind of showing him how I do some things. He's kind of interested in getting into this, and I by no means have really any idea of what I'm doing, but to the extent that I haven't been doing it as long as some. I've been doing it longer than others and not as long as some, but in my opinion, the best thing you can do is get a really forgiving material like Avery or some of the 3M films, and just jump in. You know, don't go buy, you know, chrome or something crazy like that, because you really need to understand what you're doing when working with those materials. I'm not even comfortable with doing those yet. I want to go attend some trainings first, and then we'll see about that. But all in all, I just wanted to let you know that that all of your support over this, you know, whole time that I've been on YouTube has really meant a lot. Thank you for hanging in. I know I haven't been able to really get a lot of content out, and I will say that from January to June, it's going to be scarce. I'm still going to put content out as much as I can, so just stick tight, stay with me, and we'll definitely keep cranking them out. A lot of what do you do if you don't have a garage in this situation? Because I'm going to a school where I won't have a garage. So different detailing related videos as far as that's concerned. A lot of that's going to get put out as well. So at the end of the day, we'll get another walk around once we get it outside, and you really get to see the color pop and how vibrant it is. But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.